You know, it's that simple. Well, this is it.
All right.
All in business, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
That's what I like to see. So look, y'all, I'm super excited about today. Why? Because I have a superstar, Mailbox Millionaire mentee, now partner. Somebody has really been able to just explode and expand her business and really rise to the top. So we got Cookie Robinson, and this is her business that she was able to purchase. So this is her show, really. This is not even about me, you know, this is her show. So I'm super excited to just really see what she's been able to build here, the plans and what she plans to do to grow it, and just really give you a sneak peek into how we actually do this in real life, right? So you can't make this up, you can't fake it, and you see real customers in real time, right?
Yeah, real time.
And this is her business. She's the CEO. She was able to acquire this business creatively, and that's what we see. So
yeah, so we're here. Let's get it.
All right.
Thank you. So what we have here are some products that are featured through other small businesses that actually participate in our mailbox program that we have. Mailbox is, you know, a big thing for a mail and shipping store, but we didn't want to not include the small businesses that are represented here. So we have some custom cups. We have some custom crochet style hats. They can be further customized with, you know, designs and things like that. Then even down to the water in our vending area. This is actually another small business that we partnered with to sell their water here. And it's a local company. So that's awesome that we get to partner with these small businesses. And it's not just about these golden boxes here. We wanted to find a way to build relationship.
Okay, so first, that's amazing, right? But I want to even start at the foundation, so everybody that's watching this, right? Number one, what kind of business is this, right? And why did you decide to buy this type of business, this industry?
Yeah, so I wanted something that was going to be a staple in the community and something that wasn't going to be, you know, just flighty. I didn't want something flighty because things look shiny and they look like it's gonna be this big thing and get you a lot of attention, but I wanted something stable and low key because we don't know what's gonna happen with this economy. We just don't know. So what I did know is that people are always gonna need to mail things, they're always gonna need a place to ship things, they're always gonna need a place to get things notarized, they're always gonna need those foundational things, even getting copies. Everybody don't have a printer. You know, so it was those simple things. I wanted to just get the shininess out of it and let's get simple. And then I thought about, you know, where kids need to get their first job experience, things that are going to be staples within the community. That's what lasts.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So can you explain to us the business model? So I know it's a pack and ship business. That's what we call it, or mail and ship business.
So yeah, it's mail and business, shipping and printing.
Mail and business, shipping and printing. So the main flagship service is customers that need to ship out any items, that need to get documents notarized.
Yes.
So what would be your competition?
So we would say that UPS stores would be our main corporate competition, and that's mainly because they do shipping and printing services. However, the difference is based on these premium mailboxes that we have, we're able to do things that they're not able to do for a price that they're not able to do it. So that's what differentiates, besides just the amazing customer service, because we are your neighbor.
I love it. See, I love it. So let's bring the camera around this way, right? Because I want to show them, because you keep saying the premium gold boxes. Like, what is these gold boxes we're talking about? So I want you to talk about these gold boxes, right? Because this is the business right here. Like everything else we're gonna get through, but this is the business. So I want you to talk through these boxes. How does the process work and things like that?
So premium mailbox services is a game changer for people who just need a separate address, people who have a business, people who are tired of porch pirates stealing things from their homes, right? If you live in an apartment or if you live in a house, people are predatory with packages because of just the nature of where we're at in our environment, right? So these boxes are game changers. People rent these monthly, they rent them annually. And from everything from, you know, a postcard in the mail to big boxes that you are having packages sent from Amazon, anything in between comes in your name to this address.
So this is what you call mailbox money.
There you go.
There we go. Mailbox millionaires, mailbox money. I love it. So just this is just what I'm thinking that comes to mind. I'm just seeing something like this space, right? Because we think about real estate, right? And we always want to buy real estate, but not understanding that yes, real estate help you build wealth, but the business is what generates the cash flow, right? But this is considered real estate inside of this business.
Correct.
So this small little box, I don't even know the sizing of this. What's do you know the size?
I don't remember.
I don't even know the
actually.
size, but
It's
this
small.
is but this space, like this is real estate, right? That's
Yeah.
bringing in money,
Yeah.
right? This is what I'm talking about. All of these boxes bringing in money.
Yeah, it's a door. It is. We have the small boxes that are the hundreds. We have the medium boxes that are the 200s, and then we have some large boxes that are the 300s. And total, we have 300 and what is that? 60 boxes that we are able to service our customers. And each business.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it, let's get it. Look, if y'all ready for the game tonight, I need you to type ready in the chat. If y'all are ready for the game tonight, I need every single person on this Zoom to type game in the chat. And when you comment in the chat, I want you to tag everyone. So there's going to be two options when you comment. One option is going to be for you to tag host and panelists. And then there's going to be another option for you to tag everyone. We want you to tag everyone when you comment so we can all see who's in the room and we can get that engagement going, y'all. So if you are ready, I need you to type ready in the chat. Make sure you tag everyone. And let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time at all. I want to make sure I give you some life-changing information, y'all. I want to make sure I give y'all some life-changing information. All right. That is my plan here. That is my plan here on this call, y'all. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Perfect. 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 All right, cool. So number one, I want to make sure, can y'all hear me clearly? Can y'all hear me clearly? Do we have any audio issues? Just want to make sure we all good. If you can hear me clearly, type yes in the chat. That's the first thing I just want to make sure. Can you hear me clearly? All right. Can you see me clearly? Put a yes in the chat if you can see me clearly. I just want to make sure we have no technical difficulties. No technical difficulties. Let's get it. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we all good. We all good. All right, perfect. So with that being said, I want to jump right into it. The very first thing that I need everybody to do is give me your complete undivided attention. I need you to give me your complete undivided attention for the next 90 minutes because we know how to scroll on social media and watch other people get in the game and see them win for hours on end when we look at our screen time. We know how to binge watch our favorite shows. We know how to speak to family and friends on the phone about things that don't serve us for hours on hours, right? Well, we should have the capacity to commit and binge this information tonight that's going to help you generate thousands of dollars in cash flow immediately. I want everybody to type immediately in the chat. I'm going to show you the fastest way to build wealth this year. And I promise you, I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you multitasking. I don't want you sending out any messages to anybody else. I want you locked in. And if you could lock in for the next 90 minutes, I need you to type commit in the chat. I need you to type commit in the chat. I need to get your commitment because look, I am going to commit to giving you everything I can possibly in the next 90 minutes. I'm going to commit to giving you the blueprint to go get $250,000 in funding 90 days or less. Whether you have good credit, bad credit, it don't matter. I'm going to show you how you can get access to $250,000 faster than your job can pay you, faster than you can save yourself. But I need your commitment. There we go. Tammy, I got your commitment. You've been locked in with me. Roxanne, I got your commitment. Mita, I got your commitment. Natalie, I got your commitment. Arnisha, I got your commitment. Diane, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Thomas, I got your commitment. Zandra, what's up? What's up, Zandra? I see you. There we go. I need to make that understanding very, very clear because, again, I promise that I'm going to do my part. And y'all can hold me accountable. At the end of the class, if you like Mogul, you ain't give me everything you got, let me know. Call me up. Say it's Cap. Cap, you ain't really, you was gatekeeping. I promise you I'm not going to do that. I'll make sure I give y'all everything I can, but I need y'all to lock in with me, all right? The second thing that I need everybody to do, I need you to play all out, y'all. I'm just be honest with you. I need you to literally give me everything you got. The energy in the chat need to be sky high. If there's any moment where you feel like this is an aha moment for me, this is something I was looking for, I need you to drop the mailbox emoji in the chat. And I want y'all to get familiar with it right now. Drop the mailbox emoji in the chat because we are mailbox millionaires. We are mailbox millionaires, y'all. So that's really what we teach, how to be able to make passive profits. So if there's anything that I say that you really are resonating with, that's the type of emoji. When you drop it, I get excited. You know, it really gives me that energy. I just start going off the script. You know what I'm saying? I might just do some and share some things that I probably didn't plan on sharing because the energy is in the room. All right. So that's what I need y'all to do. Drop the mailbox emojis at any time that y'all hear anything that you feel is powerful information. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let me go and get my presentation up and get ready for this. Where is this at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? There we go. All right, cool. So as I'm pulling up this presentation, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with me, where you've purchased a course, program, sat in on one of my classes, been to a free event in person, and you know the value that we provide as Mailbox Millionaires. You know about the Mogul Lifestyle brand. You know how we over deliver. But if you don't know me from a can of paint and this is your first time being on a class with me, you just got a text message, you maybe saw an ad, somebody told you to join this class, and you just like, let me hear what this is about. I don't know this guy from a can of paint. He got high energy. He's screaming on the call. He got so much passion, but I don't really know what he's about. I just want to see what's going on. And the reason why I'm asking that is because I just want to make sure that I don't overshare more than I need to. If you already know my story and what I do and how I've been able to change my life and the people I've been able to help change their lives, I will get right to the game. But if you don't know me at all, I do understand that it's important for us to not only get the message, but also understand the messenger, right? You want to know that you're learning from somebody that's been where you've been. You want to know that you're learning from somebody who has come from an underserved community, that's come from poverty, that's come from struggle, that's come from a place where you've been so they could give you a blueprint to get out. You want to know that you're learning from somebody that's genuine, that's authentic, that's relatable, that you can actually trust. Because there's a lot of things that's going on out here, but you want to know wherever I spend my time, I want to make sure that this person is somebody that is going to be worthy of that. So it's very important for us to understand. And really quick, as I get into this presentation, I just want to share really quick about who I am. Really, really quick. I'm not going to take up too much time and I'm going to get to the game, but I want you to know why I'm qualified to share with you and why I'm so passionate about what I'm about to share, because it has changed my life and I know it will change everybody's life on this call if you allow it. That's the key thing. You have to allow it. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? If you're from New York, can I get a year in the chat? Only my New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. If you're not from New York, don't mind me. It's all good, right? And I come from poverty. My story is like anybody else, right? Like poverty, you know, it's welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with 13 relatives. I shared a bed with my grandmother until I was 14 years old. I come from a place where we just had to find a spot. I come from a place where we truly had to just figure it out. And I'm sharing this only because I've been able to rise from the bottom and make it to the top. And I want you to resonate with me. I want you to see yourself in me. I lost my mom when I was 12 years old to breast cancer. And then I lost my grandmama that raised me 2 years later when I was 14 years old to cancer. So now I'm navigating my life trying to figure it out, being raised by a single father that I love. And he really took and did the best he could with us. But he was working 50, 60 hours a week at the job. And he was missing out on time to go to parent teachers night. He was missing out on time to be at my basketball games. He was missing out on time to be able to pour into me the way he really wanted to, because he had the 3 to 11 shift. And any parent that's on here right now, you know that 3 to 11 shift is the shift where when your children get home, you now going to work. By the time you get home, they sleep. Type relate in the chat if you can relate to what I'm talking about. So I saw my dad struggle every single day to do this. And I said, I need to be the one that break the curse of poverty. I need to be the one that changes everything about my family legacy. I want you to type legacy in the chat because this is bigger than you or me. This is about your last name. And I stand here in front of you as a serial entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses. I done made multiple seven figures, helped hundreds of people make 6 and 7 figures, but I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry. We call it the best kept secret. It's the self-storage business, the #1 performing real estate segment out of all classes. Go look it up. This self-storage business has a 92% success rate. And I'm going to give y'all the keys on this workshop. I'm not gatekeeping. See, they kept the information away from us. They didn't want us inside this room, but I got the keys. I've been in the room. I've been able to build wealth in this industry, and I want to give that to y'all. And my mission for everybody on this call, my goal for everybody on this call is to teach you how to purchase already existing profitable businesses with no money down strategies, creative financing strategies. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account to get started. You don't need an 800 credit score to get started. Yes, it's great to have those things, but you do not need it. All you need is the will. I'm going to teach you the skill. All you need is a big enough why, because I'm going to show you how. Somebody type their why in the chat. Just let me know why you're doing this, because that's what I want you to have deep down in your mind as we go throughout these next 90 minutes. Because what I'm going to share with you, yes, it's bigger than money. You're going to learn how to get the money. But what I really want to share with you is how to get freedom for you and your family. What I really want to show you is how to get your time back. What I really want to show you is how to create a life that you can feel fulfilled about. I've been able to build a $10 million self-storage business, $20 million in family wealth, help hundreds of students get access to funding, just a few things that I've been able to do. And, I didn't get started 2-3 years ago. I'm not a pandemicpreneur. I know I'm 32 years old, and it may be young to some people, maybe old to some people. It's perspective. But I've been doing this for over a decade, 2-time author, travel all across the country, putting together financial literacy seminars, completely free out of my pocket. Have a 501c3 Mogul Foundation, is a nonprofit organization where we actually provide scholarships to high school students to be able to go into Ford College and get different trainings, hosting hundreds of events and masterminds, in-person tours. I've really been doing this for a very long time, way before this whole entrepreneurship thing online was so popular. I just want to make it very clear, y'all. There's a difference. And my goal for you today, my complete goal for you today is not only am I going to show you how to buy these cash flowing businesses, I'm going to show you how to master getting access to capital. I'm going to show you how to go get $250,000 in funding, 90 days or less. But once we get the funding, we need to know how to turn that funding into cash flow. Somebody type cash flow in the chat if y'all ready for this, right? And my attorney told me to put this in here. And I hope we're all adults and, we're responsible. But we got some people that jump on these calls and they just skeptical, right? Those people that we call them dream killers, right? Where they are so miserable about their circumstances. So they try to put their fears and opinions on other people. So I just want to set the disclaimer really quick that this information I'm going to share with you is only for action takers. This is not for the action talker, not the person that say, oh, I'm going to start this business. Oh, I'm going to get in this mentorship. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym. Oh, I'm going to, no, let's do it now. We're not talking about it. We're taking action immediately. Somebody type immediately in the chat. This is for the individual that is truly motivated by success, motivated by receipts, motivated by action and moving with speed. This is the type of person I want to talk to. I'm just being honest with you. If that's you, type me in the chat. If that's you, type me in the chat. And please understand, I want to make it very clear. I am not a CPA. I am not a licensed financial advisor. What I will tell you is this. I'm a licensed mailbox millionaire. The information I'm going to share with you is what I've exactly done in my life, how I was able to build my portfolio, build my business. And not only that, my students have done the exact same thing. For those of you that was on a little earlier, and I had a video showing you that was one of my students that bought a mailbox business, a mini mailbox pack and ship business, and she's making 6 figures easily doing that. So your level of success is not based upon me. I'm going to give you the game, but it's based upon your level of work ethic. your level of motivation, your background, your commitment, your willingness to do the work long enough to outlast that learning curve until you see an end result. Most people fail because they quit right when God was about to give them their blessing. You was that close, but then you just gave up and you had to push through longer. So the results that you get is based upon you being willing to work on the business long enough for the business to work for you. Is that clear? Type clear in the chat if we clear. I just want to make sure we all good because I'm about to get to the game and it just all boils down to this, family. It all boils down to just one opportunity, one piece of information, one gym, one relationship, one phone call, one class, all it takes is one deal. Somebody type one in the chat for me. And I'm sharing this because, again, this is my real life. It's not theory. I did everything that they told us to do. I went away to college, University at Albany, upstate New York. I got my bachelor's in business management and communications. I graduated from college. Right here, you see me. I got a full-time job working for Pepsi Beverages Company, y'all. So I was the guy that was going into the grocery stores, the gas stations, the Walmarts, the Targets, and I was filling up the shelves with the Pepsi, the Gatorade, the Starbucks, the Mountain Dew. That was me. I was that guy, right? And a lot of my family and friends, they was like, yo, Mogul, you made it. You making $55,000 a year. You got a good job. I said, what? Good job? For who? For who? Type relate in the chat if you got some decent income and everybody else think you made it, but you know you worth more. See, for me, I already knew I'm not worth 55,000 a year. I'm worth 55 million. No, I'm worth 55 billion. Matter of fact, you can't put a dollar amount on my value. There's no way I'm going to let somebody else put a dollar amount on what they think I'm a value at. So I had to change everything. And this is something that my dad shared with me real quick. I'm going to just break this down. And it's so important for you to pick up these pieces and expand your mind before I get to the game, because without the mindset, you will not be able to go and get the transformation in a capital that you're looking for, right? You got to expand your mind. My dad said to me when I was very young, he said, never settle for a job because a job stands for just over broke. I want y'all to type just over broke in the chat, y'all. He said, if you give everything to a job, because he did it, he know what it's like. He worked 25 years, retired, had nothing to show for it. When you get sick, they will fire you. The minute that you are messing up their budgets and their financial plans and they can't afford to pay you, they will fire you. The minute that you have any tragedy in your life, they will fire you and replace you. So you cannot give everything to this one place and help them build their legacy. See, my dad said it doesn't mean you don't start with the job. It means don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. See, a lot of us, we have great opportunities at our jobs, but we're not able to see it because we have a poor mindset. We need to look at what we're doing at our job. How do we take what's there and invest in me? So I walked into the office this one day and it changed everything about my perspective. I said to myself, I no longer work for you, you work for me. And I just imagine myself talking to my manager at the time. I said, I no longer work for you, you work for me, which means I'm going to utilize my W-2s and tax returns to go and invest in me, go start my business, go invest in mentorship, go buy property so I can go get my freedom. I'm going to utilize the time here to learn sales, to learn marketing, to learn human resources, to learn organizational structure. I'm going to take everything I can from this billion-dollar company and invest in me. Somebody type invest in the chat. We need to know how to leverage what's around us because we have it. God gave everything that we needed to go and be great. Everything that we need to go be great is right within us. We got to go pull it out. We got to go grab it out. And that's what I did, right? So I paid $5,000 for my very first mentorship. And I did it scared. Somebody type scared in the chat. I didn't know how it was going to happen and if it was going to work out, but I knew if I didn't do anything different, then I wouldn't have different results. I didn't want to stay the same. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I remember sharing with my dad. I said, Dad, I'm about to pay $5,000 for this mentorship. What y'all think he said to me? Let me know in the chat. What y'all think he said to me when I say, I'm about to pay $5,000 for this mentorship? What y'all think he said? Yeah, Genesis, you're right. He said, you a damn fool. Hell no. You better give me that money. You crazy? I'll teach you whatever you need to teach me. And look, I said, Dad, I love you. And I know that you love me and you would die for me. but respectfully, you are not qualified to teach me how to go and make 7 and 8 figures. You cannot teach me how to go somewhere you've never been. And unfortunately, because you are not qualified, I must do something different and invest with somebody else that is qualified to get me there. See, Dad, you're qualified to teach me how to be a great father, how to love on their children, how to be a great family man. And I'm going to always be there to learn that from you, but you're not qualified to teach me how to go make 7 and 8 figures. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of y'all are listening to different people that's not qualified to tell you how to get there. Somebody type qualified in the chat. I'm just being real. And when I paid $5,000 for this mentorship, as I told you, I did it scared. I didn't know how it was going to work out. But one of the things that my mentor told me, he said, I need you to lean on the mentor's understanding. A lot of times we invest in mentorships, in classes and programs, and we lean on our own understanding where we sign up and then we hear something and we still want to do it our way. Oh, because that don't make sense. Well, if it made sense, then you would already be doing it. It's not supposed to make sense. That's why you have invested to learn from somebody who's done it. And this was the hardest thing for me to like break my mind to understand. But I had to really just submit and adapt to that mindset of, okay, I don't know. I can't do what I don't know. So I need to really lean into what my mentor is telling me and just do it. Don't ask no questions, just do it. That's what I did. So when I paid for this mentorship, he said, look, you need to call 1,000 to 3,000 people every single day randomly and find out if they're looking to sell their property, if they're looking to sell their business. I scratched my head and said, what? That don't make no sense. You mean to tell me I'm going to randomly find somebody just by calling them up and they're going to be willing to sell their property to me? It didn't make sense to me. But again, I was reminded it's not supposed to make sense. Lean on your mentor's understanding. So I did it. I didn't ask no questions. And I ended up coming across family that was going through a pre-foreclosure. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a pre-foreclosure is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. For those of you that don't know what a pre-foreclosure is, you buy property, you fall behind on the mortgage, the bank is threatening to take that property away from you. All right, you're going to foreclose, take it away. I was able to sit down with the sellers and the bank and work out what is called the short sale. So I was able to buy a brownstone, 2-family that's in Brooklyn. Those of you that's from New York or from any place where brownstones are, you know how expensive these properties are. I was able to get it under contract for $590,000. Stick with me. Stick with me. I didn't have the money though. I applied for a mortgage. They denied me because I was only making $55,000 a year. Mind you, I was 22 years old at this time. Then again, I had to go back and lean on my mentor. He said, when you find a great deal, the money will show up as long as you can work the deal. So he said, you need to go to networking events and find people that's willing to invest in you. I scratched my head again. I said, this don't make sense. How is somebody that don't know me from a can of paint going to trust me to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars? But again, I had to just do it scared and execute. Somebody type execute in the chat. I went on eventbrite.com. I want y'all to pick this up, eventbrite.com. I went to over 50 meetups, bringing my suit, my tie, my business cards. I'm nervous. Palms are sweaty. My heart is pumping because I don't know if I'm doing it right. I get it. I'm sharing with you because I know what it was like when I was there. But this is how God works. God is so powerful because he sends you blessings in the form of other people, in the form of other messengers. I lost my mom. I lost my grandmom. And like I battled with that for so long. But he said, I'm going to send you something else. I ended up coming across a lady who was old enough to be my grandmother. She was in the business for 30 years. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. You remind me of my son. I want to give you what we call a hand up. Not a handout. A handout is free and we don't value free. I'm going to give you a hand up. Somebody type hand up in the chat. She said, I'm going to make a phone call to an investor that she knew for 20 years, and I'm going to put you in a room with him. That's all I could do. I can't convince him of anything. I can't tell him what to do. All I could do is put you in the room. You got to do your own thing. And that's what mentorship is about. Not only the information, it's about building a network. So now I can utilize her resources that she worked 20 years to build. So now I'm like, all right, I got my shot. You put me in a room, I got my shot. I go at this meeting. I'm nervous again, but I'm super prepared. Somebody type preparation in the chat. You have to be prepared for the moment. We cannot miss opportunities. We have to be ready when God sends the blessing. We don't know. God doesn't show us his Google calendar. Unfortunately, we can't go on the phone and see, oh, this is God's calendar and this is when it's going to happen. I just need to be prepared when God put me in a place. Now I got to be able to go and show up. Somebody type show up in the chat. Sat down with him, showed him the deal. I was super professional, prepared. He ended up putting the entire $590,000 up for me. I put no money out of my pocket, y'all. Somebody type no money in the chat. See, when I tell you and show you right now in this class how to go and buy already existing businesses and properties and assets with no money out of your pocket, I'm not telling you from theory. I'm telling you from my real life. I just had to give him 50% equity when we sold the property. So we put about $40,000 in renovations for that property, utilizing a Chase business credit card, 0% interest. Put that property back on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. Somebody type 6 figures in the chat. Just imagine being in your 20s, walking away from the closing table after I split my commissions with my partner, after I paid all my fees, the liens that was on it, paid the sales commissions. I walked away with $157,000 net to my pockets in one deal, and it would have took me 4 or 5 years to make at my day job. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was up, y'all. But see, when we make money, we want to go to the club now. We want to go and buy food and go on vacations. No, we got to reinvest. Somebody type reinvest in the chat. Somebody type reinvest in the chat. It's time for us to go reinvest. And that's what I did. I doubled down. I bought more properties, more assets. I paid for more mentorship. Right now, I've spent over $350,000 in personal development over the last decade. And the biggest mistake that I feel like I made is that I should have spent more. If I would have spent more and did more, I'd be further than where I am. I'm just being honest with y'all. But look, I'm just showing y'all these receipts again because I want you to understand that if I can do it, you could do it. I want you to see yourself in me. I want you to understand if he come from poverty, food stamps, free lunch, he come from being in a place where he lost his mom, his grandmom, sharing a bed with his grandmother, right? Coming from seeing so much things that we shouldn't see in our neighborhood to rise to the top and make 6 figures multiple times. Look, this is another check right here, another 6-figure check. Now I'm being interviewed on national television, being able to take private planes and doing one-way flights, and I don't have to do round trip. Why? Because I don't have to check in with anybody else and tell them when I got to come back. I fired my boss. I retired my wife. I said, I don't feel comfortable with you telling another man that they're your boss. I'm sorry. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm just being real with y'all. That is my motivation. I was awarded twice for making $1 million in 30 days in 2 different businesses, y'all. I purchased my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, but guess what? My self-storage business pays for it. I'm sharing this only because I want you to understand deeply when I say this, your current situation is not your final destination. I need you to type that in the chat. My current situation is not my final destination. This is live. This is not pre-recorded. I'm live with y'all right now. We're going to get into it, y'all. See, these are the things that I've been able to do, 13 million. As y'all see the receipts, I'm showing y'all in real time. I don't like y'all can see this in real time. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is exactly what we've been able to do. Right? I'm showing y'all really what's happening because again, sometimes seeing is believing in our community. If we don't see it, it never happened. We got to see it for real. But I'm ready to get to the game. I got the story out the way. Do y'all see why I'm qualified and why I'm so passionate? Do y'all see that I literally changed my life? And I want to be able to just give to you. That's my way of serving God because he blessed me, so I got to give. And I want to give back to everybody on this call, but I did some research, right? And I heard so much from entrepreneurs, and they said is this one main thing that's been holding them back from being able to get the business that they're looking for. This one main reason that's been holding them back. There's a few reasons, but the one main reason that's been holding them back, let me know in the chat. I want to ask y'all, what do you feel is the one main thing that's holding you back from being able to buy that business or make your passive profits or quit that 9-to-5 job, get into that space where you truly thrive in. What is it? It said fear. That's true. Capital, funding, money, capital, funding, money. That is the one main thing that I've been noticing a lot of entrepreneurs been stuck at. Well, luckily for everybody that's on this call right now, I'm going to show you a blueprint to go get $250,000 in funding so you can invest in your businesses, invest to go buy income. And I'm going to show you how to do it whether you have bad credit or good credit. I want to show you how to do it whether you have bad credit or good credit. All right. So if you have a 700 credit score or above, type 1 in the chat. If you have a 700 credit score or above, type 1 in the chat. All right. Type 1 in the chat. And if you have maybe a 660 credit score and below, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. All right. So if your credit does not look like this, this is what your credit should look like. All right. Your credit should look like this. You should have 100% payment history, under 10% utilization, no derogatory marks. Your average age of credit needs to be above 3 years. You need more than 10 accounts, no more than 2 inquiries. If your credit looks like this, then most likely you have a 700 credit score or above. And if your credit doesn't look like that, we need to do some work. But it's important for you to understand what makes up the credit profile. There's 5 main factors that make up the credit profile, all right? You got your payment history, which is 30%, 35% of your profile. That's your ability to make payments on time, over time. You have your debt utilization, is how much of your debt are you maximize it on. So them 2 alone is 65% of your profile. If we focus on those 2 alone, we'll be in that 680, 700 credit range. Everything else is the cherry on top. So we want to make sure that our credit profiles look like this. That is the goal. Somebody type goal in the chat. This is what your credit report should look like. Now, if it doesn't look like that, I'm going to show you what to do. So look, I'm going to get, everybody's going to have a solution. I want to share the strategy to get you $250,000 with the people that put a 2 in the chat that said they don't have the best credit. You may got some high utilization. You may have a late payment or a collection on there and you working on getting it cleaned up. Well, number 1, I'm going to give you free credit repair as long as you stay to the very end. At the very end, everybody that does not have good credit and you need it to be cleaned up, I will be offering you a free credit repair service where you could actually utilize software that I have to be able to clean your credit up completely free. You don't got to pay nobody thousands of dollars. I will give that out at the end of the call. All right. Number 2, I will be giving you an opportunity to show you how you can get up to $2,500 tonight, no credit check. I don't care if you got bad credit, good credit, no credit check. You can get up to $2,500. I'm going to show you that at the very end of the call. All right. Now, while you're working on your credit, you still can go get the money. And it's through what we call our backdoor funding method. Backdoor funding method. All right. What is the backdoor funding method, Mogul? Well, I'm going to show y'all. So get y'all pen and y'all pads. I hope y'all ready. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard of subprime lenders. Put a 2 in the chat if you've never heard of subprime lenders. A 1 if you've heard of them, 2 if you haven't. Okay, we got, so most 2s. That means I'm giving y'all some game. So most people have not heard of subprime lenders. So let's go on Google and let's look this stuff up. All right, let's look this stuff up. So we'll go on Google and we can type this in right here. What are subprime lenders? And look, it says it here. Subprime lenders are credit providers that specialize in offering loans to borrowers with low or subprime credit scores. So people that are 670 or below, the people that have high utilization, the people that may have a late payment or so on their credit, right? The people that do not get approved by traditional lenders. So this is not your Wells Fargo, not your Chase, not your Bank of America. Subprime lenders are private companies, private institutions where they lend out to people that don't have the best credit. And their business model is to charge you higher interest. So you're going to pay some higher interest. But look, if I need to go get the money, as long as I have a way to get a better return on the investment than what it cost me to get the money, It don't matter about interest. So if I show you, which I will, how you can go get a higher return on the money than what it costs you to get it, does it really matter? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So we have over 50 subprime lenders, but I want to make it very simple for the call today. I want to make it very simple, right? So I'm going to give you 5 to make it simple. We have Net Credit. That's one subprime lender where you can actually apply and you can see if you can get pre-approved or not, and it won't have an impact to your credit. This is literally like you just peeking in the window to see if you can get approved. And if you are approved and you go through the process, they will do a hard pull at that point, but they'll give you up to $10,000 same day funding, sometimes next day funding. This is what we run all day long, right? Not only Net Credit, you have op loans. That's another one. Subprime lender, same day funding. You could apply and do a soft pull, pre-approval, peek in the window to see if you can get approved. Same day funding. We also have FIG loans, which is another one. FIG loans, if they're in your area, you could go apply with them. I'm getting y'all, get y'all pen in y'all pads. Get y'all pen in y'all pads. So not only do we have FIG loans, Net Credit, op loans, we have Upstart. That's one. And again, all of these would do a soft pull, pre-approval, just peek in the window so you can really shoot your shot. After you get pre-approved, then they're going to do a hard pull. And sometimes they may ask for some pay stubs to make sure you got the money to pay them back because they're not really going off your credit too much, right? You got One Main Financial. So that's 5 subprime lenders I'm going to give y'all. Again, we got over 50 of them, but I want to just make it simple. I don't want to overwhelm you. I want you to follow me, all right? I want you to follow me. Net Credit, op loans, FIG loans, Upstart, One Main Financial. So this is what we're going to do now. Get y'all pen in y'all pads. This is what we're going to do. Let me say this. All right, look. We want to strategically apply with a specific sequence. We don't do anything by accident. Everything we do is with strategy and precision. So we're going to strategically apply for all of these subprime lenders within the same day. We just need to know which credit reporting agency each subprime lender pulls from, right? And the good thing about it is it's a soft pull. So you can really go ahead 50 of them if you want. It's all soft pulls and see which one is going to pre-approve you. But in this case, we're going to go apply for all 5. Let me move in. I got to move in on this, all right? I don't want everybody to hear this. Don't share this with everybody, right? When you apply with the subprime lenders, and if they approve you, they will ACH deposit the money into your account within 48 hours. Within 48 hours, the money will be in your account. However, the loan doesn't show up on your credit till about 30 days later. Y'all pick that up? You're going to apply. If you are approved, the money will be deposited within 24 to 48 hours. You're going to have the cash, but the loan doesn't show up to 30 days later. If I go apply with all 5 of those subprime lenders and each of them give me $10,000, how much is that? Let me know in the chat, y'all. If I go apply with each of those subprime lenders, I run the sequence, they each give me $10,000. There's 5 of them. Thank you, Zandra. You locked in with me. That's $50,000. Thank you, Healthy. You locked in. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Thomas. You locked in. $50,000 cash. Cash. Now you're thinking, Mogul, what's next? I got about 3-4 weeks to make something happen before the interest rate gonna hit me. What I need to do? Y'all ready? This is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna take the $50,000 and now we're gonna go to Bank of America and knock on the door. Hey, Bank of America. See, I don't have the best credit, but I still want to build a relationship with you, Bank of America. I would like to request what is called a secured business line of credit. So what's going to happen is you're going to give Bank of America that $50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but now issue you a secured business line of credit. The reason why we want a line of credit is because it acts as cash. So now I can literally log in and withdraw the money off my line of credit into my bank account and pull it out as cash. So now I got the 50,000 cash now. I'm not going to stop there. Now I go to PNC Bank with the same 50,000. I'm going to give them that 50,000 and say, I need to build a relationship with you. They're going to hold the $50,000 as cash. but then they're going to issue me a secured business line of credit. I'm going to log into my banking app. I'm going to withdraw the money off the line of credit into my business account and pull it out cash. I got 50,000 again. I'm just moving the money around. But I don't stop there. This is why you need this strategy and sequence. I'm going to go hit KeyBank now and do the exact same thing. Give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, but now they issue me a secured business line of credit. Are y'all following me? Genesis said go a little slow. All right. All right. Let me bring it back. I'm going to take the 50,000 from the subprime lenders cash. I go to a Bank of America. I give them 50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but now they issue me a secured business line of credit against that. I'm going to withdraw the money off the line of credit and pull it out as cash because the line of credit acts as cash. Now I take that money and I go give it to PNC Bank and do the exact same process. They turn my collateral into a secured business line of credit. I pull the money out. I go to KeyBank, do the exact same thing. I turn it to a line of credit, pull it out. I'm going to keep going now. Let's say now I go and hit M&T Bank. I give them that 50,000. They hold it as collateral, but now issue me a secured business line of credit. I withdraw the money off my line of credit into my bank account as cash, and now I go to Truist Bank, give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. I am doing this consistently. Within the 30-day window, I am going to all of these banks. We hitting them right out the way. We moving with speed. We got a time limit on this. But guess what? What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop at Truist Bank, and I'm going to take the 50,000. I'm going to go pay Bank of America off. What happens when I pay Bank of America off, y'all? They said copy and paste. Yeah. What happens when I pay Bank of America off? I'm going to pay them off with the same money they gave me anyway. But what happens? Thank you, JD. I built the relationship with them, Zandra. I built credibility with them, Regina. So because I built credibility with them and paid them off, they are now going to turn my secured line of credit into unsecured, which means they give me back my 50,000 that I put up as collateral, but now they make that a line of credit unsecured. Now I got my 50,000 collateral. I go to PNC Bank and do the exact same thing. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my 50,000 collateral. I go to KeyBank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my 50,000 collateral. I go to M&T Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my 50,000 collateral. I go to Truist Bank. Pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my 50,000 collateral. Does this make sense? Oh, y'all follow me? Just let me know if you follow me, yes or no. I'm just building relationships with them, utilizing the same money that I got from the subprime lenders. Well, when I take the last 50,000 and I go pay off the subprime lenders, get them off my back, how much business credit did I just generate? Let me know in the chat. How much capital did I just generate with bad credit to begin with? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Thomas. Y'all locked in. Thank you, Genesis. Y'all locked in with me. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Diane. Y'all locked in with me. I just created $250,000 in business lines of credit with bad credit to begin with, 90 days or less. We don't have a money problem, family. We don't have it. The money is out here. We just don't have the strategy. But after tapping it with me, you won't have a strategy problem either. We're going to solve the strategy. We solve the money. The only thing left is you may have a belief problem. You may not believe this is true. You may have a consistency problem because you may start and stop, start and stop. But you have to solve that. I can't solve that. All I can do is solve your money problem and your strategy problem. You got to show up and do the rest. Ask me how you know, Mogul. Mogul, how are you sharing this, Mogul? Like, where did you get this from? I said everything that I'm sharing with you is my real life, is not theory. I remember when I was over investing into properties and contractors was playing around with my money, permits was taking too long to clear, and now I got my credit card balances so high because I'm waiting for this property to sell to get my money back. But in the meantime, I gotta live and pay bills, so I gotta figure out what to do. That is how I started going with the subprime lenders to help me cover some debt. I remember when I was paying for inventory at my cleaning company, paying employees, waiting for me to get a check back, and then a client cancels on me within the first 30 days, and I got to be able to pay all these cards. I'm sky high in debt. Type relate in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Type relate in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. So this is how I found this blueprint out, by me having a figure it out mentality. See, God is going to bless you. A lot of times we looking at the obstacle instead of looking at the opportunity. Whenever there's an obstacle, there's always an opportunity for you to learn something about it and then create something from it. And that's what I did, because I had a figure it out mentality. Somebody type figure it out in the chat. And now I'm able to package this up, share the blueprint, help other mentees that's been in jams and that's got high utilization and need to figure it out temporarily. This is not a complete fix. You still got to get to the money, but this will help you get out your circumstances temporarily to just breathe again and make a few moves. Type me in the chat if you need an opportunity to breathe again. Like, I invested the wrong way. It didn't make sense. I invested into these trendy opportunities, but I need a new opportunity just to get out and do it right. Because now I got new direction. Now I got new experience. Now I got new strategies. I just need to breathe again. Type me in the chat. I'm talking to you. That's how I know. That's how I've done it. And that's why mentorship is so important, because you need to learn from somebody who's actually done it. You can't Google and YouTube everything and try to piece it together. You need the full blueprint. Somebody type blueprint in the chat. Yes, Shannon, you need to have an LLC. You need to have an LLC. So now I solved the problem for everybody that has bad credit. We don't have a money problem, right? We know how to go get to it. So now I want to talk to the people that have good credit. Can I talk to about people that have good credit? I want to do that real quick. Let's talk to y'all real quick, all right? So the people that have good credit, you want to do what is called our credit card stacking sequence. Put a 1 in the chat if you are familiar with credit card stacking. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not familiar with credit card stacking. All right, cool. So a lot of y'all know about credit cards. I said a lot of y'all don't. So it's a mixed crowd here. It's a mixed crowd here. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a specific series of credit cards based upon which credit reporting agency is pulled. So it's important for you to know which banks pull which credit reporting agency so that you can build out your sequence. In our mentorship, I give you a secret lenders list with all the banks, and I also show you certain platforms and strategies and scripts that you can utilize to find out which banks pull which credit reporting agency. So I'll give y'all an example, right? Let me go back to this PowerPoint, right? So for an example, right, I know that Navy Federal Credit Union pulls TransUnion. So I'm going to go and hit all the banks that pull TransUnion. But also, I understand that Navy Federal will give you multiple lending products with the same inquiry as long as you apply within the same day. So if I apply, I don't want just one credit card. I need 2 credit cards. And I also want a personal loan. You already pulled my credit, give me multiple products. So now I'm able to not only just get 10,000, now I can put myself in position to go get 50,000 because I got 2, 3, 4 products with them off the same pull. But I know they pull TransUnion. I also know that Bank of America pulls TransUnion as well. Bank of America will give you 2 credit cards, 1 pull. The Bank of America Cash and the Bank of America Travel. So now I'm stacking up my cards, but with the same pull. I know that Barclay Bank is another one that pulls TransUnion. Well, guess what? Barclay will give you the Aviator and the JetBlue card, same pool, but I'm stacking up my cards. So now I could go apply 3 times, but go get 6, 7, 8 cards. Does that make sense? Are y'all with me? Yes or no? Does that make sense? So that's TransUnion, Navy Federal, Bank of America, Barclay. Well, now I need to go hit the next credit reporting agency. American Express pulls Experian. I know that American Express will give you 4 credit cards, 1 inquiry, and all you got to do is apply for all 4 of them within the same day. So now I'm going from getting maybe a $10,000 credit card to getting $100,000 because I got 4 cards and I'm stacking them up. I know that Chase will give you 2 credit cards, 1 inquiry, and they pull Experian. I am stacking them up. I know that M&T Bank pulls Experian and they'll give you multiple cards, 1 inquiry. So that is the sequence. Go hit TransUnion, hit all the banks that pull TransUnion and get multiple products each bank. Now I go hit Experian, hit all the banks that I know pull Experian and get the multiple products each bank. Now I go ahead Equifax. I know that Key Bank will give you 3 products with 1 pull: a personal credit card, a business credit card, and a business line of credit. One of our mentees went and got a $35,000 business credit card, a $15,000 personal credit card, and a $50,000 business line of credit off of 1 pull. That's $100,000. 1 bank. When you stacking up the cards, I know that Equifax also has digital credit union that pull from them. I can get multiple products. I know that I can get multiple products from PenFed that pulls Equifax. So when we do our credit card stacking sequence, all we're doing is going applying strategically with each bank based upon which credit reporting agency is pulled and how many products can I get from each bank. That is how we maximize. So a lot of y'all out there applying and getting denied or not getting high limits because you wonder why, what are they doing that I don't know? It's because you're not in. You got to get on the inside. You cannot do what you don't know. And you could do this tomorrow as long as you have good credit. I showed you earlier what the credit should look like. You don't need to have 100,000 in your bank account. As long as you have a built out credit profile, tomorrow you can go get $250,000. Tomorrow. So whether you got bad credit, good credit, it don't matter. It don't matter. And I'm going to give y'all a little bit more game. I want to take it a little step further, right? Some of y'all asking about LLCs. Or how do I get an LLC, Mogul? Do I need an LLC? I'm going to give y'all some game really, really quick, right? So put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard of manufactured spending. Put a 2 in the chat if you never heard of it. I want to make sure I got the right people. I'm giving y'all the game. 1 if you heard of manufactured spending. Oh, man, that means I'm giving y'all some game. Yeah, I'm giving y'all some game. Y'all ain't hear about this stuff. So look, this is what manufactured spending is, right? A lot of times we apply for these credit cards, but what we don't realize that there are sign-on bonuses, there are cashback bonuses, travel bonuses, all these different things that go with approval. So we need to not only look at the limit, we need to look at what are the sign-on bonuses as well. So American Express, they'll give you a $300 sign-on bonus when you get approved for each card. So if I apply with American Express and they give me 4 cards, each card is $300, how much do I get from sign-on bonuses? Let me know in the chat. How much do I get from sign-on bonuses? Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Let me show y'all this. Like, this is crazy. So Tammy, you got it. That's $1,200. Let me go and show you Chase. So we're gonna go look up Chase credit cards. And everybody that want to jump on with me, comment legacy right now, and you'll get a link. You can join me right now. You can see the screen. Chase credit cards. Cool. When I go to Chase, let's see what Chase says. What they say here. $250 sign-on bonus. And you could go get 2 cards. So I go $250 right here and $200 here. It's right here. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. So we need to understand how to leverage the credit card to its maximum benefit. Somebody type maximum in the chat. Not just the limit, but what is the maximum benefit? How do I maximize? So if I go and apply for the 4 Amex credit cards and I go and get the 2 Chase, let's just say that I stop there. Let's not even go further. If I stop there, let's just add it up. That's what? 1,200 plus 250 and 200. What's that? That's another 450. I'm at 1,650. Thank you. I'm at 1,650, right? So this is what I'm going to do now. So if you at 1,650, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat for everybody at the end. I'm gonna give y'all this business checklist for free, so don't even gotta worry about it. You could go on platforms like Busy, and Busy will literally set you up with an LLC for free. All you have to do is pay the state filing fee. So somebody drop their state in the chat so I could do this for y'all in real time. Somebody drop their state in the chat. New York. All right, somebody said New York. All right, cool. Let me show y'all. So if I want an LLC and I want an LLC in New York, guess what? In 3 weeks, all I got to do is pay $205 and I'll have a LLC in New York. And they'll do everything for me with $200, $205 to be exact. But check this out. We don't do anything average. Everything is about strategy. We want to go get 3 LLCs because I want to be able to position myself to get the most money. So if I go get 3 LLCs, that's $615. Well, how do we pay for it? Let me know in the chat. Where's the $615 coming from? Let me know in the chat. Where's the $615 coming from? I hope y'all paying attention. Oh my goodness. Y'all locked in with me. Thank you, Jabri. Thank you, Regina. So I'm going to go utilize the sign-on bonuses and the cash back that I've been able to get from the credit cards just by being approved to go and now go open up a few more LLCs. So I use my personal credit to go and start a business to go build business credit. That is strategy. Nothing is done by accident. Everything is done with precision. So now I have 3 LLCs set up. Let's go back. I also need to open up a bank account for these LLCs. I can go to Chase, I can go to BOA, Navy Federal, whatever, open up 3 bank accounts, put $100 in them each. That's $300. So I'm now what? 615 plus $300. That's $915. So I need y'all to minus $915 from the 1650. Let me know what we got left. We still up. It's all free. Somebody minus 950 from the 16. Oh no, yeah. I think it's 915 from the 1650. Thank you. So Tammy, I got $700. $700 I should have. I should have $700 left. Right? Yep. I should have $700 because we got the 3 LLCs, right? And then we also put $100 in each bank. All right, y'all follow me? Type follow in the chat. Type follow in the chat. All right, cool. So now I need to go set up my business to have an address, a phone number, email, fax number, because I need to be a professional entity. I don't want to just randomly put together an LLC so I can get the most funding. I got to do it the right way. So you could go to platforms like Opus and they'll set you up with a virtual address, a phone number, and fax number, all for $99 a month. So we're going to do this for the first month. For all, we could actually utilize the same service, the same address for the 3 LLCs. So that's $100 right there. That's $100. So cool. Let's keep it going. I'm not done yet. Guess what? I need to go get a website. Well, I could go on platforms like Fiverr, pay $100, $150, and I'll be able to go and get a website set up. So you can literally go get 3 businesses set up with a website, bank accounts funded, virtual addresses, all for free. No money out of your pocket as long as you have the strategy. A lot of people think this stuff is not doable. That's because they don't understand it. They don't know it. We don't have a money problem, family. We don't. I literally just showed you how you could go get 3 LLCs for free, set them up to be compliant, and guess what? Now you go apply for business credit. Oh my God. I hope y'all with me. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? So now I want to talk to you about being able to go and turn that to cash flow, because again, getting access to debt, it means nothing if you can't turn it into money, because now you're in the negative. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of people going to be, oh, I got a $100,000 credit card. I'm up. No, you're down, because now you owe somebody, unless you go and buy an asset that's going to pay you some passive profits. We can't do one without the other. We got to do both. So what I want to show you is there's a few platforms where we could go buy already existing businesses that are for sale. We don't want to start a business from scratch. They told us how to build wealth all wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. They said, oh, you want to go and start something new. Go do Toro, go do Airbnb, go do drop shipping on Amazon. Put me in the chat if over the last 5 years you literally invested thousands of dollars into mentorships and courses and trainings and it didn't work out because it was a trendy business. It was just a little side hustle. It didn't change everything for you. It was only hot today, gone tomorrow. That is the problem. We want to invest in businesses that are going to be sustainable and predictable and recession proof forever. Somebody type forever in the chat. I don't want to be hot for a year. I need to be hot for life. The worst thing you could do is go and start something from scratch, knowing that 90% of these businesses fail within the first 10 years. They're not going to tell you that. The worst thing you could do is struggle with a new business and you don't have the capital to support it. You don't have the systems to be able to support it. You can't afford to have the right team. So now your fulfillment is horrible. You're getting a bunch of chargebacks and you are struggling. That is why you go out of business within the first 10 years. I'm being as honest as I can be. Type me in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Instead, this is what we want to do. Instead, we want to go and buy businesses that are already 10 years old or more. I want to buy a business that already passed the time check. I want to buy a business that's already bringing in 10, 20, $30,000 a month. I want to buy a business that already has systems and marketing and customers because somebody else did the hard work. Now I go and buy it and I have a 90+% success rate because it has checked all the boxes. They said, how, Mogul? So this is what we want to do. Y'all want to know how, right? So we can go to platforms like bizbuysell.com. This is a business brokerage website where you can actually connect with business brokers. So these are what you call business brokers, right? And you can look in your state. Somebody drop their state in the chat. Somebody drop their state in the chat. So, all right, Texas. Somebody said Texas. So we're going to do Texas, right? I could go to Texas and I will search up the business brokers in Texas and I will contact these brokers and then they will be able to help you find businesses that are for sale. Because guess what? There are business owners that get with these brokers because they need them to help them sell their business. So now you just connect with these brokers and they'll send you great deals. They'll send you opportunities. Or you could just go on here yourself and search for businesses and be able to get directly to the source. Right? So, for example, what I like to do, and you could go on LoopNet as another example. I like to go buy self-storage businesses, right? And I want to show you how this works. I'm gonna do somebody said Pennsylvania. I'm gonna do Pennsylvania, right? So I'm gonna go search up Pennsylvania for sale, the type of properties I want. I like self-storage. That's my thing. That's the number one business because you get real estate and you get business all in one. These are all the self-storage businesses that's showing up in Pennsylvania, right? You got this one that's 9 million. You got this one, where is that right here? 2 million. All right, let's just use this one. Let's use this one, right? This one right here is 2 million, right? I'm gonna round it up. The cool thing about self-storage, right, is they qualify for what is called the SBA 7A loan. SBA 7A. So you could go and look this up on your own. The SBA 7A is a small business loan that finance you up to $5 million, but you only got to come to the table with 10% down. So if I want to buy this $2 million business and I only got to come to the table with 10% down, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. How much is that? How much do I need to come to the table with? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Diane. 200,000. Well, I just showed you how to get 200,000 just now, whether you have bad credit, good credit. I just showed, like, yes or no. I just showed you how to go get that type of money. This is how we go and buy cash farm businesses with business credit cards. And this is just one strategy. We got multiple strategies to buy them. And look, I want to show you because seeing is believing, right? Seeing is believing. Can I show y'all some stuff? Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all some real stuff in real time. Like, I don't want to just be talking about this. I really want to show y'all this in real time. Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all. All right. Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all. All right, cool. So those of you that said show me, I'm gonna show y'all this. So this is actually some facilities that about a year ago, probably a year and a half ago, we purchased. When I say we, I purchased this with my students because I partner with my students, right? I partner with my students. So this right here, y'all can see it. And look, those of y'all here, type legacy so you can jump on and you can see this, right? These are the facilities that we purchased, right? It's 240 units. Now, I want to show y'all this, right? When we y'all see the name, right? Y'all see the name. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I'm gonna go log in really quick to my software. This is the software that we use to manage the facilities, right? Right. You can't make this up. Like this is real stuff in real time. You see the facility name, you see the date, right? I could switch around to multiple facilities, right? I want to just show y'all really quick the report that I pulled from when we first purchased the business, right? What does that number say right there that's highlighted? What does that number say that's highlighted right there? This is the rent roll from when we first purchased it. And there's a lot more now, but I'm showing y'all the reason why I'm breaking this down. Let me know in the chat. What's that number? What's that number, y'all? Can y'all see that? I know I can't even zoom. Diane got it. Diane got it. Diane got it. That's $32,000 in cash flow day one. Day one, like as soon as we bought the business, we already up 32,000. Why? Because there are already customers paying. There's a waiting list already in place. Systems already in place. I am buying income. That is the blueprint. Type me in the chat if you want to buy a business and make money day one. I don't want to wait 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 5 years. I need it now. I need it now. I don't know about y'all because the faster you get to your dream life, the longer you get to live it. I'm not trying to wait. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have time to waste. That is the blueprint. There's a reason why Mark Cuban purchased the Dallas Mavericks, then sold it, and then bought a pharmaceutical company. There's a reason why Elon Musk purchased PayPal, sold it, then bought Tesla. That's the blueprint to wealth, buying businesses that's profitable. I love to buy self-storage because you get real estate and business all in one. Y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Type me in the chat if you with me. But I'm going to break this down. I'm gonna break this one concept down that I really want y'all to understand, right? I'm gonna give y'all. See, we want to make multiple streams of income off of one acquisition, not just. We don't want to keep buying multiple facilities. All we need is one, y'all. The truth is, all we need is one. We don't need multiple. So I want to show you when you go and you rent out a unit at our facility, just to make this very simple for you. I'm not gonna go all in detail. When you go and you rent out a unit, and I'm showing y'all in real time, you can go on the website yourself and check this stuff out. All right, I mean, like I'm showing y'all real time. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna click that I want to rent. When I go in here to rent, guess what? We have an upsell. We took the digital marketing space and applied it to the self-storage business where we get you in at a $1 moving special because it's a 30-day lease. So now we can increase your rent every 30 days, but it's also mandatory for you to get insurance. So now when you get insurance, that's another way we make additional income and we don't have to fulfill on this. There's an insurance company that does this. We just get paid 50% commission. Not only that, we offer you an opportunity to be able to get 24-hour rental services if anything ever happens. So we're able to make multiple streams of income. Not only that, we are able to do retail. So if you go on our website and you want to go buy retail services, you can buy your locks, your boxes, your packing supplies directly on our site, and we ship it directly to your house. So now we're making multiple streams of income off of that one business. Are y'all with me? I'm gonna make money off of rent, insurance, retail, moving. I can't listen. We almost at the 90-minute mark. If you feel like this was valuable and you need more, I want you to type more in the chat. If you feel like You want to execute on exactly what I just shared. You want to go get $250,000 in funding. You want to buy a business where you can make money day one. You don't want to have to build it up from scratch. You don't even have to have your face out in the public. You can buy a business and stand in a cut and just be able to operate it. You don't have to go deep into bad debt. You don't got to empty out your savings. You want to buy something that's guaranteed a for sure thing. We don't got time to be taking too many risks. I need to know that this business is going to work. I want to know that I can make money in my sleep, not on my feet. That's the entire blueprint. Well, do I have your permission to share an opportunity so that you could work directly with me and my team and spend some more time with us and learn exactly the blueprint that I just shared with you today and more? Do I have your permission to share an opportunity for you to learn with me a full day on funding, a full day on how to find a business, a full day on how to evaluate the business, a full day on how to maximize your income on the bit? Like let's take it down, slow it up. You want to answer, you want to ask some questions, you want me to answer some questions, you want me to slow it down, give you more time? Type more in the chat. Type more in the chat. I just want to make sure I got your permission, because if I don't get it, I'm not gonna share it. But y'all said y'all want more. Y'all said I have your permission. So what I want to do is this. I want to share an opportunity for you on this call to spend 5 days with me, y'all. Starting this Sunday, I am kicking off my 5-day cash flow boot camp. 5 days where you get to join me and my team, y'all. And I'm gonna break this stuff down in full detail. Type me in the chat if you want to spend 5 more days with me and my team. Type me in the chat. And the cool thing about this is, like, I'm doing this at such an affordable price. My mentorship is $25,000. I'm gonna be very, very clear with y'all. And I say it loud and proud because my mentees make 10 times that. You can't even put a dollar amount on the value that you receive when you invest. But I want to give everybody the opportunity to spend 5 days with me for only $297. Somebody type only $297 in the chat. Only $297 this Sunday. We are kicking off our 5-day cash flow boot camp. For those of you that are ready to learn my exact strategies to generate 5 and 6 figures in cash flow, passive profits. If y'all ready for me to drop the link, type drop the link in the chat. If y'all ready for me to drop the link, type drop the link in the chat, because I'm about to drop this link in the chat. But before I drop the link, I want you to get your cards ready. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do. Have whoever owe you money, have them Zelle you, call up your bank. I don't want to hear no issues. I'm about to send the elevator back down. I'm about to make this super powerful for you, right? I'm going to add in some bonuses for the first 10 people that lock in their spot when I drop this link. The first 10 people, I'm gonna make this super valuable for you, right? I'm gonna give you an 18-minute video where I go deep detail into the backdoor funding method, what I just shared earlier, but I go in more detail, how to actually cover the minimum payments, really detailing out the timeline and the sequence. I go in full detail. I'm gonna give you that as an 18-minute video as a bonus. Not only that, I'm going to give you the list of subprime lenders. I only gave you 5. I'm going to give you a full list to go with it. And I'm also going to show you how to remove your inquiries in 24 to 72 hours and your collections so that you can continuously go get funded. I'm going to throw this as a bonus for the first 10 people. For the first 10 people, y'all. And I shared BizBuySell, I shared LoopNet, but this right here is the premier software that we use to go and find businesses for sale, apartment buildings, self-storage, and evaluate them in 60 seconds or less. That's how we're able to get to the deals fast. I'm gonna give you a 7-day trial to my Mogul Deal Evaluator software, y'all. And the last thing I'm gonna give y'all is a free admission ticket to my next 3-day live family legacy bootcamp where we go in detail into family banking, how to set up your trust. We're talking about life insurance. We're talking about really being able to set up your wills, your proper estate planning. It's high-level strategies where we show you how to truly build wealth with your family, y'all. I'm gonna give a free ticket. This is typically $9.97, but you're gonna get it for free for the first 10 people that lock in this spot. So y'all ready for me to drop the link or what? Type drop it in the chat. Y'all ready for me to drop it? Type drop the link. It's virtual. It's virtual. It's virtual. So you could be anywhere in the world, y'all. Anywhere in the world, don't matter, and it will be recorded. They said drop it. All right, team. We see what time it is. So when we drop this, we on time stamp it. We don't want to hear no issues. All right. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lock in your spot right now. First 10 people get all of these bonuses. And when you do lock in your spot, type I'm in. And I'm going to give you one sweeter deal. Like what I'm also going to do, and I shouldn't do this, but I'm also going to give you access to my Mogul Elite Club community for the next 30 days. So not only are you going to get the 5-day boot camp, you're also going to get access to my community where we have 5 live classes every single week on underwriting real estate, building your credit, cleaning your credit, digital products. It's insane. I'm going to give you this for 30 days as a bonus. First 10 people, but you got to lock in your spot right now. So once you lock in your spot, type I'm in so I can shout you out. I want to scream it to the top of my lungs because what you are doing right now, your future self will be thanking you. Tamara says she's in. Congratulations. Tamara says she's in. Congratulations. So what you are doing right now, your future self will truly be thanking you. And if any of you are on the fence, like you don't need to be on the fence. You're probably thinking to yourself, oh, well, how do I know this is for me, Mogul? How do I know this is for me, Mogul? Well, how would you ever know if something's for you if you don't try? Don't block your blessings. It's not a coincidence that you're on this call right now getting the game from me. It's confirmation because you've been asking for a new revenue stream this year, right? You've been asking for an opportunity to learn how to make some passive profits. You've been asking for somebody that has genuinely done these things that could pour back into you. So don't block your blessings overthinking it. We need to be moving with speed. It's only $297. We spend that out to eat on the weekends. We spend that when we go to the movies. We spend that on DoorDash and Uber Eats. Only $297 for 5 days to be able to feed your family for a lifetime. This shouldn't be a conversation. But sometimes we need reassurance. We need to be reaffirmed of what we already know we need to do. So I just want to show y'all, right? So those of you that think it's a game, when you join in on our community, you're going to be able to get the exact strategies to go get $2,500, no credit check. I give you the exact steps to do it in the exact link. Look right here. 4 days ago, she went and got $1,300. Shout out to Shafira. She went and got $1,300 4 days ago, no credit check. James went and got $650 approved through his daughter. Approved through his daughter. Let's keep going. Chantel got $1,300 easy, no credit check. Like you're gonna invest $297 and be able to go get your money back times 5 or 6 same night. Same night. Harry got $2,300 easy. Let me go back up. Let me show y'all this. All right, Jermaine got $1,300. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me go back. I'm messing up the screen. So Jermaine got $1,300. For some of y'all that can't see this, right? Deanna got $2,500. Let's keep going. Right? Sierra got $2,500. Y'all see that? Let's keep going. Maurice got $2,500. This is no credit check. And I give you the exact strategies on what to put out, how to do it. That's $2,500. So $297, you can literally 10x your investment tonight. Like that's how I'm on it. Like my program is designed to make you as profitable as fast as possible. Like we want to get you your money back fast. Somebody type fast in the chat. Somebody type fast in the chat. We want to get you your money back fast. Not only that, you have a bunch of trainings in here that you could go through on demand. Somebody let me know in the chat what you've been struggling with, and I'm 99% sure we got it in here. I'm 99% sure we got it in here, right? So when you go in here, guess what? You could go and get the Marcus card. I'll show you exactly how to go get the Marcus card, what to put on it. Cool, right? Right. We got the whole business credit card stacking blueprint. I break that down. You want to get the Apple credit card, break it down step by step. Those of you that may be in a position where you want to go and get your inquiries removed from TransUnion, right? We show you the exact steps. Those of you that may have bankruptcies, we give you the exact steps. is laid out step by step. 7-day TransUnion suite. Like if credit is your issue, we're gonna solve that, right? I gave y'all some funding sequences, but look here, we got so many banks, so many sequences, and that's just the hacks, right? You want to learn how to set up your LLC? Well, I got the full layout right here on how to go set up your LLC. And this is leading up to the 5 days. This is a bonus. It's not even a 5 days. You want to learn how to go and set up your credit the right way? We got you. All that is in here. You wherever you are, it don't matter where you are, as a beginner or seasoned, it don't matter. We have a place for you. If you in a place where you want to get started with commercial real estate, we got all the ways where you can search for deals. We show you how to do it. We show you how to evaluate the deals. We show you how to hire your team. All of this is in here, right? Not only that, you want to learn how to go get grant money? We got a whole grant course that's in here. You want to learn how to pay off your debts faster in record time, utilizing our mailbox mandate banking strategy? We got it in here. You want to start your own credit repair business and make passive profits automated? We got the whole blueprint in here on how you can set up a done for you or do it with you credit repair business in a box, right? Self-storage. You want to learn more about self-storage? You got my self-storage accelerator. This is all on demand, so you'll get access to this during the 30 days. On demand. And not only that, this is our calendar. So these are the live classes. So we got our M2, these are credit repair trainings. We got our digital product trainings, right? We have our underwriting trainings. We have our financial literacy trainings. These are all live, where you get to ask questions live with a coach. Live with a coach. If you on the fence, like you need to jump on the other side. It shouldn't be no questions that we should be asking. Right? Look at Mika. Look what Mika said. Look at oh Makai. I think it's Makai. Look what Makai said. Look, 7 days ago he joined. And he said, I told myself in 2025 it was going to be the year. I stopped playing small, did everything I know was meant to do. I'm looking to get into investments for storage facilities, laundromats, parking lots, all that cool stuff. He said, I'm super hyped right now because within 10 minutes of joining the boot camp, I came here and did the $2,500 credit card play, went through the process, and I'm already up $1,300 line of credit. Within 10 minutes of joining, he's up $1,300. I don't know what kind of return on investment is that if you pay $297 and you are up $1,300 in 10 minutes. I don't know what kind of return on investment is that. I don't know. Let's keep going though. Let me keep showing y'all some stuff, right? Let's keep showing y'all stuff. Let's keep showing y'all want more? Y'all want more? Let me show y'all. Let me show you some more. Here we go. So look, let's check this out. These are y'all want to know students is buying businesses? Well, look, Cookie, she had her grand opening for her mini mailbox business. Told you I couldn't make this up. She's making 6 figures, and it only cost her $5,000 out of her pocket to start this mini mailbox business. She had a grand opening. The team was there supporting her. Couldn't make this up if we wanted to. Shout out to Legacy Builder, Nye the Legacy Builder. She is a superstar mentee, now partner and coach in our program. She purchased her dry cleaning business utilizing our, cool mailbox millionaire banking strategies, right? She had her grand opening. You see everybody was there to support her. Can't make this up if I wanted to, right? They said no link dropped here on the live. So you gotta if you wanna purchase, you gotta comment the word boot camp. Comment the word boot camp. Comment boot camp to get the link. Comment the word boot camp and you'll get a message via DM. So that's Legacy Builder. Not only that, you got Royalty, who purchased a restaurant, bar, and lounge with no money out of her pocket. She had her grand opening. Right? Can't make that up. All right. That's that. Let me keep showing y'all though. Let me keep showing y'all. Let me keep showing y'all. Hey, my internet bugging out now. Hotel crazy. All right. While I'm pulling this up, I want y'all to, I want y'all to let me know if you locked in your spot so I can shout you out. While I'm pulling this up. Let me see. Hold up. All right. Yeah. All right. Matter of fact, let's go back. Let's go back. My bad, y'all. I went on a rant. I went on a rant. If you locked in your spot, type I'm in the chat so I can shout you out. If you locked in your spot, type I'm in. Greg, congratulations to you, Greg. Congratulations to you. iPhone, I don't know your name, but congratulations to you. Michelle, congratulations to you. Zoom user, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. And look, for those of y'all that really want to get in here, right? You can get in leveraging a payment plan. So you can go on here, right? And you could go grab your spot, grab grab your VIP ticket, right? When you go and you purchase your VIP ticket, you can utilize what is called Zip, and you could break your payments up in four. $75 in four payments. You could utilize Afterpay and do $80 four payments interest free. You can utilize Klarna and do $80 four payments interest free. You could use Sezzle. So I don't want to hear anybody with an excuse. If you really want to change your life, you truly want to be able to learn strategies that you can execute on and change your family, then you need to figure out how to get in the room. Whether you put it on a credit card, whether you finance it and pay six to 36 months, whether you do four payments and interest free, you have multiple options to get in it. So either you use Zip, use Afterpay, use Sezzle, use Klarna. I don't care. I want you in the room. It's just as simple as that. I want you in the room. All right? There we go. There we go. Cool. Let's keep on rolling. Let's keep on rolling. I just want to show y'all some wins because, again, seeing is believing out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a lot going on out here in these streets. So check out T. Rogers. T. Rogers been cooking. T. Rogers been cooking, right? Let's check T. Rogers out. T. Rogers been cooking. So a lot of y'all think it's a game, right? Y'all think it's a game, and it's really not a game. There's a lot of money being, you know, caught out here, and we playing. All right? Check this out. T. Rogers got approved for one Chase credit card, $75,000. And we're talking about paying $297. If you could pay $297 and you learn how to go get access to $75,000, one credit card, it shouldn't be a conversation. It shouldn't even be anything that you are not, or I'm considering. It should be done. It should be done. If For those of you that's on Instagram, click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. Just go to my page in my bio. You can click and find it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you got that. And this is just one of the, the cars that she got approved for. It was multiple of them. Right. So you got the Chase card. What else we got? All right. We also have this Built card, $10,000 from Built. It's easy money. Look at this, $14,000 from Citi. That's over $200,000 in 3 months. $200,000 in 3 months, y'all. So between getting funded, cleaning up the credit, look at this. Oh my goodness. Client had 460 points, 460 credit score. then shot up all the way to 799, all the way up damn near to 800 credit score. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say at this point. We are kicking off this Sunday. Once you join tonight, you're going to get access to our VIP Telegram, and we're going to start moving and shaking tonight. Once you join in, I want you to drop a video, 30 seconds, who you are, what you're looking to learn during the boot camp. Is there any questions? Because it's 90 minutes now at this point, so we're going to come to a close. I want to be, a man of my word, close up. So we're 90 minutes in. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions? Any questions? I need help cleaning up my personal credit. Oh man, come on. You need help cleaning up your credit? Oh man, let's look at this. Look at this. Utilizing the software. Utilizing a software that's in there. 20 deletions. Look at this. Inquiries removed. Collections removed. Let's keep going. That's easy. If you need help cleaning your credit, that's easy. 4-day deletion method. 4-day deletion method. 2 collections removed. And one of those collections was an eviction. So that's simple. If you're looking to get your credit cleaned up, that's what we do all day long. We are full service. So we help you get your credit cleaned up. We help you build your credit. We help you be able to go get access to funding and then invest that capital to go buy businesses, assets. That's going to get you some real profits. All right. So look at this. 17 days ago, just love this group. Delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it. Somebody type delete it in the chat. Somebody type delete it in the chat. And this is utilizing the strategies that I was talking about earlier and more. It's all in here. We give you all the resources. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's like Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? So much that we could do. All right. What else we got here? All right. So we about to close up. All right. They keep asking who the top 10. Let me go see. Team, can y'all send me who the top 10 is? Send me a message real quick, team, on who the top 10 is to join in with us. We can shout them out. So what I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give this opportunity for everybody, not just the top 10. If you lock in tonight, I'm gonna honor all of the bonuses, but you have to lock in tonight before I jump off this call. So I'm gonna jump off in the next 5 minutes. But everybody who locked in, I don't care if you was top 10 or not, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to be able to take advantage of those bonuses. All right. So you got 5 minutes. All right. You got 5 minutes. There we go. Mogul Lifestyle 88. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. Y'all cool with that? Is that fair? Is that fair? So the bonuses are, let me go back since y'all need the bonuses. Let's go back. Here go the bonuses. All right. So bonus number one. I'm going to give you the backdoor funding method. It's an 18-minute video. I go in full detail. Bonus number 2, I'm going to give you the list of subprime lenders. I only gave you 5 today. I'm going to give you like up to 50 of them, right? I'm going to give you the 24 to 72 hour inquiry and collection removal hack. Not only that, I'm going to give you the 7-day free trial to the software that we use to be able to find deals, evaluate those deals in 60 seconds or less. All right. It's all good. I'm gonna give y'all a free admission ticket to my next 3-day live. It's virtual. It's a family legacy boot camp. It's usually $997. And we break down estate planning. We break down how to set up your family trust, your family bank. We go into full legacy planning. All right. So these are the bonuses. Oh, I didn't even. This is another bonus. I'm gonna give y'all a replay to a 5-day challenge that myself, Smitty the Goat, DS Boom, my brothers. We had a full 5-day challenge along with Nehemiah Davis, Wall Street Trapper, Wallow 267, Pinky Cole. Phenomenal boot camp, phenomenal challenge. I'm gonna give y'all the replays to that. And then lastly, you get the 30 days access to the community. All the bonuses that comes with the 5 days only for $297. Say hi. He's drinking his juice. You say hi? Are you getting shy? Yeah. The work still got to get done. He see dad working, but he wants to be a part of it. He wants to be a part of it. Say hi. You go to mom. All right, you gonna stick on with me. We about to close up right now, y'all. So again, one last time before we close up, type I'm in the chat. Type I'm in the chat. If you are locked in, Anisha, congratulations. Michelle, congratulations. Greg, congratulations. Gene, congratulations. Paul, congratulations. Rodney, congratulations. Des, congratulations. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tanisha, congratulations. Robert, is that my bro? Is that bro first? Let's go. Let's go. Who else? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Cool, family. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, I want to just thank you. I want to show my gratitude because, again, I can never take credit for what God has done for me. I am not doing this on my own merit. I will never take credit for it. This is just my opportunity to really just share and be able to give back for the thanks that I have. The only way that I know how to give thanks is to give back. So for me to give an opportunity for only $297, and really we would do this for free, but we don't value free. Let's just be honest. If it's a free class, you won't show up. You'll be late. And you're gonna find everything else to do. But when we put a dollar amount on it, when we pay attention because it's something that we have attached to it that's gonna hold us accountable. So the 297 is really to hold you accountable to show up to be able to receive what you invested to get. That's really the truth. The 297 is truly for you to be able to be held accountable to say, look, this is my time to take this serious. This is my time to do something different. This is my time to be able to realize the gifts that God has given me. That's all this is about, y'all. So I'm gonna close it up at that. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So as we close, team, can we drop the link for the free credit repair? Can we also drop the link for the business credit checklist? Let's do the free credit repair, business credit checklist. Like I said, at the very end, I got y'all. We're gonna drop that. There you go. So y'all got it. Tamara, whatever questions you have, join the Telegram chat. Whatever questions you have, join the Telegram chat, and I'll answer it. Whatever questions you have, join the Telegram chat, and I'll answer it. All right. Whatever you have, be in a Telegram. It's 24/7. You know what I mean? It's around the clock. We answer it. We doing what we do. And it's not just me. We got a full team. And anybody that's on Instagram, send me a DM. Just send me a DM. And then I'll get you in the door. I'll send you the link and I'll get you in the door. All right. So with that being said, like I said, we're gonna close this thing up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if y'all have any other questions, we're gonna see y'all on the other side. I want to see y'all go in. Go drop them videos in there. Go do what we need to do. All right. All right, let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Let's go.
Out of this community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire 140K on business funding, 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with rebranding the stores.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we're doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so much.